Good morning, everyone. Welcome to AM Sports here with me, Muftau Nabila Abdullah. We are building up to the next round of the FIFA World Cup Qualifiers 2026. And the Black Stars of Ghana will be in action against Chad at the Accra Sports Stadium in March. Well, in the last qualifying series, which saw the Black Stars fail to qualify to the African Cup of Nations 2025, many questioned the commitment of the senior national team players. Well, a former player of the team, Sam Johnson, says that if the players know that they will get injured while playing for the national team and the country will not take care of them, then they should retire from the team instead of honoring invitations and not giving up their all.
Everybody, because me, like I was telling you, me personally, because I know what they can do.
If you are the coach,
okay. They don't do that. They don't do what we know they do best. They don't show that to us when they come here. And what kills me is sometimes I hear that maybe somebody say, and when people are saying, oh, if they get injured, who is going to be master? Excuse me to say, but that is nonsense. Because if this is your job, that is what you choose to do. You either do it or you leave it.
Or you don't do it at all.
So if you know you are coming to get injured, then the Ghana will not take care of you. Master, don't come at all. Resign from the national team. But when you come, you can't just come and play this and then use our art to play. If somebody is in the office and is also doing things like that, those who are saying those things, if somebody also is in the office and they don't do the right thing, can you talk about it?
No. No.
So
you will not even have the moral right to talk about it.
You understand me? If you are here to play, play. If you know you get injured and Ghana will not take care of you, or what Ghana will give you is not enough, you are going to take a big money. Master, stay and take your big money. Nobody will fight you. And allow those who want to play to play.
Now, we take you to the Accra Sports Stadium to take a look at the current state of the facility as Ghana gets ready to host Chad next month.
A little under a year ago, I was here to show you the state of the playing surface here at the Accra Sports Stadium. We showed you the washrooms as well and the other facilities inside the Accra Sports Stadium. Back then, it was getting ready for the Accra 2023 African Games. And so we're all concerned. But quite a bit has happened since then. The facility had to go through a fallow period following the conclusion of the AFCON 2025 qualifiers. This facility hosted the last of those games when the Black Stars failed to win at home and lost at home to Niger by the odd goal in 3. Since the AFCON qualifiers concluded in November, the stadium has been closed down. In the months that followed, Green Grass Technology began working on the playing surface with one objective: getting it ready for the World Cup qualifiers in March. When they started work, there were no indications that the Accra Sports Stadium would host Ghana's World Cup qualifier against Chad. But quite a bit has changed since then. The improved nature of the grass and the enormity of the task required to improve the Cape Coast Stadium to meet CAF and FIFA standards.
One of these major issues is the quality or the height of the fence, and it's allowed easier access even onto the pitch. And you remember, that was the stadium that first witnessed pitch invasion during a Black Stars game in 2019 November. The fence has not been changed, neither has the inner perimeter. And even if the pitch were to be in better condition, I struggle to see how Ghana could get CAF to still approve this stadium to host a Black Stars game.
Sources have told Joy Sports that the Black Stars prefer the less stressful atmosphere in Cape Coast to the pressure cooker environment at the Accra Sports Stadium. Ultimately, however, it will come down to which facility meets CAF's requirements for the qualifiers. And at the moment, the playing surface is in a better condition than Cape Coast. While other adjoining facilities at the stadium need work, the feeling is that the Accra Sports Stadium will check all the boxes to host Chad next month.
Now we go to Morocco, where the Black Queens of Ghana suffered a late defeat against the Moroccans in an international friendly. Despite the defeat, head coach of the team, King Lars, says that he is proud of the girls.
This is the worst feeling you can have as a coach and as a player. When you work hard for almost the whole game, you deserve at least a draw result. You have the chances to actually win, and then you have a little bit unlucky in the end. The ball bouncing in their direction, and they score when there's almost nothing left. So I'm really proud of the girl. They worked hard. There haven't been so many trainings together, actually just one full training. The focus have been like to work as a group and a little bit more with the defense, to be well organized when it comes to like defense set pieces and things like that, and they did an amazing job. So yeah, just a little bit unlucky in the end, but overall I'm happy with the girls. I mean, I think it's great. Of course, we knew it's going to be tough today with, like I said, like only like one really full training with all of the players, and me as a new coach. Of course, it's tough, but also really good and fun for us to see that we have the potential to play against a good team, away game, and already now we are in the same level as them. I mean, they have been with the same coach for 1.5 years or something like that. I have just been for a couple of trainings. So I think like the future is so bright, and we're just going to keep working hard. We're going to learn from this game. It was a really good game for us, and we're going to make sure that we are prepared for the summer.
Now, let's take a look at the highlights of the FA Cup match involving the House of Oak and Golden Cake. That game took place at the Legon Sports Stadium, where the Phobians were eliminated from the competition.
And there's Rafael Aponsa, who steps up first to take it. The man in the sixth jersey. You can hear it's scream from all over the stadium. But can Rafael Aponsa open up the folks scoring account against Kofi Saba? Rafael Aponsa, and the first one is in. Penalty stood up. Let's see what becomes of it, and it's saved by Benjamin Asari. Saved the first one to facial expression from him. But Kofi Saba has got a big task to perform here. Boite, and it's saved. I've just told you, not the best of facial expression, and you can see it. And it's the man in the 30, Abdullah Zakaria, against Benjamin Asari, and he scores it. Beautiful. Oh, talking about him. Samuel Amufa, oh my goodness, that is a long hit, and it's wasted. A typical defender. Again, it's always not been that kind of expressions or belief or confidence you see written on the faces of your star players. And he scores it. That's Benton. Golden Cakes jump into the lead. Who's here to take it? But again, psychologically, it's not been the best official expression. You can see he scores it. Looks to be Bless again. Who's going for it? That will be very hard working throughout the game. Bet again, and he scores it. Buries it into the roof of the net.
And it was Golden Cakes that won the penalty shootout to make it to the last 8 of the FA Cup. But the game involving Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Secondary 11 was, all other fixtures in the round of 16 happened. Let's take a look at the results of the matches that were played. And Golden Cake, as you can see there, they won their penalty shootout 4-3 against Accra House of Oak. Midiama FC were also at home, and they lost to PAC Academy, and they lost 4-2 on penalties. Brekum Chelsea won their game 4-1 against Northern City. Kerala United also won 1-0 against Young Apostles. Techiman Liberty came up against Bechim United, and it was Bechim that won via penalty shootout 4-3. And True Democracy and their game against FC Narnia also ended 1-1 And it was True Democracy that made it to the next round of the FA Cup after they won the penalty shootout. So there are as many as 3 lower tier teams that have made it to the last 8 of the FA Cup. And as you can see, Golden Kicks are in the PSC Academy as well as True Democracy. They are all into the last 8 of the FA Cup. Kumasi Asante Kotoko will also be coming up against Secondary 11 Wives. That game, we cannot tell when it is going to happen because Kotoko serves. They are not willing to play any competitive football until justice is served for its late fan, Nana Pole. So Atram Device, they also came against Bibiano Gold Stars, and that game was on Friday. So there are about 4 lower tier teams that are in the last 8 of the FA Cup. Now.